Verse 14 of Ephesians chapter 6 says, "Stand your ground, putting on the belt of truth and the body armor of God's righteousness." Now, yesterday we talked about the righteousness and how the body armor is there to protect our heart and to protect other extremities. But the heart was the key area because that is where our right standing with God comes from. And it's also the area where the devil is first going to attack. But that armor would hang on you, and at the same time, it could hang all over you. So you had to have something that was going to tie it down. And so a belt was used to go to the very middle of us to tie it back so that you could swing a sword, have a shield, all those different kind of things. So the belt armor of truth is key because when the devil attacks, the devil will attack you by lying to you. A great example of this is actually with Jesus. You can read this in Matthew 4 or in Luke chapter 4. And when Jesus was at his weakest time, he hadn't eaten for 40 days and 40 nights, the devil came after him. And he tempted him with all of the things of this world. But you know what? In the end, all the promises that he had, they were empty. They were shallow. And all the temptations, even though they sounded good for a little while, you know what? In the end, they weren't going to be good for the long term. What is it that is tempting you right now? What foothold have you given the devil to allow him in where he gives you those temptations and you follow those? Each one of us has those temptations, but it's up to us whether or not we choose to follow. But guarding our heart and being in right standing with God, that's what the body armor does. But that belt of truth, we need that to hold all of that in. Because otherwise, we will listen and we will follow and we'll be tempted by the devil's lies. Let's hold on to truth and let's hold on to it together. And we'll see you tomorrow.